People decide to leave their jobs for a variety of reasons. You're burnt out and ready to make a change. There's no career path at your current place of employment. You want to try something new, or your side hustle is starting to gain some momentum and you're thinking about pursuing that full time. Whatever the reason, be it for money, opportunity, or work-life balance, there are some things that you should consider before making a career change. My name is Jennifer Mitchell Early. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational and personal success by providing customized training, resources, tips, and tools to help you pursue purpose and accomplish your goals. If you're looking to grow and evolve personally and professionally, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload new content. A career transition is the process of exploring, finding, and moving into a new job or career. As simple as it sounds, however, this process can be somewhat complex. This is due to a number of factors that affect us: our interests, wants, needs, our background, and environment. A career transition might lead you to a different sector or industry where you may have to get used to new working patterns, learn new skill sets to carry out, or it might involve moving to a new role within the same industry or company where you can rely on existing skill sets and workplace experiences as you expand your networks and take on greater responsibility. The process of changing one's occupation or professional path can be voluntary or involuntary, planned or unplanned, gradual or sudden. While often seen as a challenging and stressful experience, it can also be an opportunity for growth and development. According to some experts, a career transition can be divided into 3 phases: ending, neutral, and beginning. The ending phase is when you leave your current job or role and prepare for the change. This phase may involve feelings of loss, anger, sadness, or relief. You may also have to deal with practical issues such as finances, relocation, or paperwork. The ending phase is important because it allows you to acknowledge and process your emotions and close the chapter of your previous career. This is also a time of preparation, which involves assessing one's skills, interests, values, and goals, exploring different career options, researching the labor market, and identifying potential opportunities. This phase may also include updating one's resume, portfolio, and online presence, networking with relevant contacts, and seeking professional guidance or mentoring. The neutral phase is when you're in between jobs or roles and explore your options. This phase may involve feelings of uncertainty, confusion, anxiety, or excitement. You may also have to deal with challenges such as rejection, isolation, or self-doubt. The neutral phase is important because it allows you to reflect and learn from your past experiences and discover your strengths, values, and interests. During this phase, you begin to take action to find a new opportunity, which involves applying for jobs, attending interviews, negotiating offers, and making decisions. This phase may also include resigning from one's current position, relocating to a new area, and completing any necessary training or certification. The action phase requires confidence, persistence, and flexibility. The last phase is the beginning phase, in which you start your new job or role and adapt to the change, which involves adapting to the new work environment, culture, and expectations, establishing relationships with colleagues and managers, learning new skills and tasks, and evaluating one's performance and satisfaction. This phase may involve feelings of enthusiasm, optimism, confidence, or nervousness. You may also have to deal with opportunities such as networking, learning or creating impact, coping with stress, uncertainty and change, seeking feedback and support, and setting short-term and long-term goals. The beginning phase is important because it allows you to establish and achieve your goals and integrate into your new career. But be forewarned, this phase requires patience, resilience, and openness. In the Harvard Business Review article, The Right Way to Make a Career Transition, author Utkarsh Amitabh recounts the career transition story of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. According to the article, when Jeff Bezos was deciding whether or not to quit his well-paying hedge fund job, he went to his boss and told him that he was thinking of selling books online. He'd already been talking to him about the power of the internet, but now he was seriously considering quitting to become an entrepreneur. Though startled that he was actually considering leaving, his boss decided to take him out for a 2-hour walk in Central Park in New York City because he wanted to understand what was going on in Bezos' mind. During their talk, Bezos explained the potential of selling books and e-commerce. After the conversation ended, he was given 48 hours to make a final decision. During that time, Bezos created a regret minimization framework, a simple mental model to minimize the number of regrets he might encounter in the long run. He asked himself what he would regret more when he was 80 years old, trying to build something he had strong conviction in and failing, or failing to give it a try. For him, he realized that not trying would haunt him every day of his life. What about you? If you're in the middle of contemplating a transition, what will you regret more when you're 80 years old? Trying to build something you have a strong conviction in and failing, or failing to give it a try at all? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. When Jeff Bezos thought about his career transition, keeping the regret minimization framework in mind, quitting turned out to be an incredibly easy decision. He left the hedge fund in the middle of the year, walking away from a massive annual bonus, becoming the man behind Amazon with a net worth of $114 billion. Hindsight, right? Whether or not you are pursuing a passion or a side hustle, confused about quitting your job for a new one, or just looking for a change, know that it's not a straightforward decision. It requires careful planning and thinking. Changing your career can be a daunting decision, but also a rewarding one if you find the right fit for your skills, interests, and values. Before you take the leap, however, you should ask yourself some important questions to make sure you're making an informed and realistic choice. Here are 5 questions to consider before making a career change. 1, what are your reasons for wanting a career change? Are you dissatisfied with your current role, industry, employer, or work environment? Or are you looking for a new challenge, a better work-life balance, a higher income, or more opportunities for growth? Be honest with yourself about what's driving your desire for change and what you hope to gain from it. 2, what are your transferable skills and strengths? Changing careers does not mean starting from scratch. You have valuable skills and experiences that you can apply to different fields and roles. Identify what you're good at and what you enjoy doing, and look for careers that match your strengths and passions. You can also take an online assessment or consult a career coach to help you discover your potential. 3, what are the requirements and prospects of your target career? Do some research. I'm big on research. Do research on the career you are interested in and find out what qualifications, skills, experiences, and licenses you need to enter and succeed in it. You may need to invest time and money in education, training, or certification to make yourself eligible and competitive. You should also explore the demand, outlook, salary range, and growth potential of the career, and weigh the pros and cons of making the switch. 4, how will you bridge the gap between your current and desired career? Once you have a clear idea of what you want and what you need, you should make a plan to achieve your career change goals. This may involve updating your resume, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile, networking with people in your target industry or field, applying for internships, volunteer work, or part-time jobs to gain relevant experience, or enrolling in courses or programs to acquire new skills or credentials. And lastly, 5, how will you cope with the challenges and risk of changing careers? Changing careers is not a smooth or easy process. You may face obstacles such as rejection, competition, uncertainty, stress, or financial difficulties along the way. You may also have to deal with doubts, fears, or resistance from yourself or others. You should prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for the challenges and risks involved, and seek support from family and friends, mentors, or professionals when needed. You may not be looking to make a change right now, but you may face the challenge of making a career transition at some point in your life, whether for personal reasons, market changes, layoffs, or simply a desire for something new. If and when that time comes, here are some of the best ways to make a career transition successfully. Assess your skills, interests, and values. We're going to keep coming back to that. Before you decide to switch careers, you should have a clear idea of what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, and what matters to you in a work environment. This will help you narrow down your options and find a career that aligns with your strengths and goals. Research, research, research. Research your target industry and role. Once you have a general direction for your career change, you should do some research on the industry and role you're interested in. That role could look different from organization to organization. You can use online resources such as job boards, industry publications, and professional networks to learn more about the skills, qualifications, and expectations for your desired career. You can also reach out to people who work in that field and ask them for advice or informational interviews. Update your resume and cover letter. When you apply for jobs in a new career, you should tailor your resume and cover letter to highlight your transferable skills and relevant achievements. You should also emphasize your motivation and enthusiasm for a career change and explain how your previous experience can benefit the employer. You can use keywords and phrases from the job description to make your application more appealing and competitive. Expand your network and seek opportunities. Networking is one of the most effective ways to make a career transition. You can use your existing contacts, such as friends, family, colleagues, or mentors, to ask for referrals, introductions, or recommendations. You can also attend events, workshops, or webinars related to your target industry and connect with people who can offer you guidance or opportunities. You can also look for volunteer, freelance, or internship opportunities that can help you gain experience and exposure in your new career. Be flexible and adaptable. Making a career transition can take time and effort, so you should be prepared to face some challenges and setbacks along the way. You should also be open to learning new skills, taking feedback, and adjusting your expectations as you explore different options. You should also celebrate your achievements and progress as you move closer to your career goals, and take a couple breaks every now and again. Finally, have a backup plan. Create an alternative you can live with when things aren't going as envisioned or planned. It might be somewhere in between your ultimate aspiration and your current state. This can bridge the skill and network gap you might be facing during career transitions. More importantly, it will set you up on the journey you wish to embark upon. Here's to approaching career transition with honesty, curiosity, conviction, and commitment. Transitions can be messy, but they also can be a catalyst in shaping your future. There's no way to guarantee success, but the effort may keep you from having to live with regrets. Please don't forget to like the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and share this video if you found it valuable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.